Thomas and the Fat Controller's engines. Birdstrike. I know what a Jubilee is, announced Henry. It's an engine called Bahamas. I met him at Crewe. Isn't it some sort of party? Asked Percy. Thomas and I took some scouts to one once. That was a jamboree, put in Thomas with a chuckle. Oh, was it? Said Percy. Sorry. Gorton smiled. Actually, it's a train, he said knowingly. Flying Scotsman told me. The Silver Jubilee used to run from London in the old days. But we're not London, objected Henry. And if it's a train, why do we need it? James continued. We don't, interrupted a well-known voice. Our Jubilee is a golden one, because in 1995 it is 50 years since stories about us began to be in books. I thought it would be a good idea to celebrate. It is a party, squeaked Percy excitedly. The Fat Controller laughed. Sort of, Percy, he agreed. I haven't settled the details yet, but you will all know about it in plenty of time. The engines were excited. Will there be a special train? Gorton asked the Fat Controller. Can I pull it, please, sir? Sorry, Gorton, said the Fat Controller. There will be a special train, but I can't spare you, I'm afraid. Anyway, haven't you forgotten how you had coal and water problems on the other railway? Gorton had. You know Pip and Emma, don't you, Gorton? The Fat Controller went on. I've asked them to be my special train for the guests from London. Gorton puffed away. Near Henry's Tunnel, the main line passed through woodlands, and the high branches of trees were full of birds' nests. Often, great flocks of birds circled above the railway, and sometimes Gorton had noticed them feeding in a field nearby. Today, the birds were much closer to the railway than usual. Boop, boop, whistled Gorton as he approached the farm crossing. Startled, the birds rose together in a thick black cloud. They swooped across the line in front of the train. One bird, larger than the others, had been perched on a gatepost beside the line. It flew so close to Gorton that its wings almost brushed his nose. As it did so, there was a bump, and Gorton felt his brakes came on. Why are we stopping? Gorton asked his driver. Perhaps someone has pulled the emergency brake, said the driver. Don't worry, the guard will come and tell us in a minute. But the guard had no idea what was wrong. There must be a leak in the brake pipe, said the fireman. He inspected the pipe from one end of the train to another, but he could find nothing wrong. I can't understand it, said the driver, scratching his head. There's no leak anywhere, yet the brakes are hard on. It was just when those birds flew across, said Gorton. One nearly hit me, and then there was a bump. Just a minute, interrupted the fireman. He looked quickly at Gorton's front brake pipe. There you are, he said triumphantly. The fireman laughed. That bird knocked the seal out of your brake pipe, he explained. Look. Well, I'm blessed, said the driver. I never heard of a bird strike on a steam engine before. A crow did on the Great Western in 1915, chuckled the fireman. I read about it earlier last week. Gorton was soon on his way again. The other engines laughed. Poor old Gorton, they chuckled to each other. Fancy being stopped by a bird. That's nothing to crow about, is it?